Thank you. Yes, she has a blog, finally. One blog, first blog of many. Yes, I will be putting up more, but this is my first. Party time. I might get myself a drink later for that. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I'm here to talk about a topic that is quite sensitive to me, to be honest, because it is something that, you know, I've kind of put in a box and kind of left. You know, I've dealt with it as far as I'm concerned. I've dealt with it and I've left it and I've accepted it as it is or was. So the topic I'm going to deal with today is really dear to my heart, and it's insecurities. When I was growing up, I wouldn't say I was the only black girl in town, but I'm black. So I think kids can be really mean because, especially if they have insecurities of their own, what they can tend to do is project their own insecurities into somebody else. We're not always taught how to deal with those kind of things from an early age. Like, you don't check up to see if your child is doing okay from a perspective wise of themselves. And I remember a specific event that I'd had, an awareness of myself as being lower than everybody else. And this particular event was when I was in reception. I was drawing pictures of these little girls with blonde hair, really cute. And one of my teachers said to me, "So do you want to colour this one in? Is this one you? Do you want to colour this one in brown?" And I said, "No." And he said, "Why?" And I said, "Because it looks ugly that way." And that's a particular event I remember as an adult kind of looking back at myself and thinking, actually, your perspective of being dark wasn't that great. Which now, you know, being married with a child, etc., I wouldn't say it's on that level. I say every so often I might have an insecurity about something, let's be honest. But I think I'm aware enough of my mind now to know how to kind of knock it back into gear, if that makes sense. Like, come on, you know, that's not the reality. Your reality is what you make it. That's what I believe anyway. So that was a particular event. But growing up, you know, I didn't like being dark. I felt like, you know, the only dark person in the village. And, you know, maybe others might not have seen it that way, but that's how I felt. So, yeah, I didn't really make much of an effort with myself. Let's put it this way. I was front girl. Don't tell anyone. It's our secret. But I was front girl. I still am every now and then. I still, you know, love my dress down days. But in general, I like a bit of style. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that was me. Okay, this is where I probably will get a little bit more emotional, because my advice to girls, young girls struggling with insecurity, is to learn your mind map. Because there are certain things that might be attached to those thoughts, certain triggers. Also, you know, you never know. Like, for me, I think there's been points where depression has been a trigger or a reason why my mind might kind of slip into that kind of way of thinking. Association is very important as well. How do other people see you? Because the thing is, now I'm more confident because I have confident friends. I have confident family, and I feel like that makes a difference. You know, having, you know, someone being able to say to you, actually, you're really amazing. You can do this, you know, you're doing really well. I think that makes an absolute difference in your ability to be able to be confident in yourself and to face whatever insecurities you have. Be honest as well. Be very honest, brutally honest with yourself, because I think that's where healing comes from. Another key point is to be able to get resources, find books, find Well, the internet's a great resource now, so whatever you can find things to help you get out of that place. And if you are a type of person that has suicidal thoughts, you do need to see a counsellor. That's not a bad thing. It's not like that at all. I think it's an amazing thing when you can actually say, honestly, I need assistance. I need to be able to grow. I need to get past this mind block right here so that I can progress and go on to do even better things and be a better person. The journey for me will always be continuous. It won't just be like, oh yes, I'm amazing and I'm going to tell everybody how amazing I am and I'm perfect. No, we're imperfect people trying to find our way and find our own version of our perfection, because I think everybody has their own different levels at which they become perfected in. So yeah, I just believe that you just need to know yourself, know when you're going into those places, and don't be afraid to face yourself, because in being able to face yourself and being able to face those situations, you'll be able to turn around and say, actually, this is how I'm going to get out of this. And that's what I do on a daily basis. I put things on my wall. My husband is a very positive person, so it's great. He's great to wake up to. Hey, what can I say? Because if I'm saying the glass is half empty, he's going to be like, hey, come on, the glass isn't half empty, it's half full. So those are the things I do to actually help with my mind map. There's so much more that could be said on the topic of insecurities, but I'll leave it at that for now. And if you have any questions, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will be able to work with you through this. I love doing life with all of you. Thank you. Bye bye.